What up, guys? Michael Canelo back at you with another video talking more women's college basketball that happened December 20th, 21st, actually 21st, 22nd, 23rd. And let's get it started with Stanford that took on the rival UCLA. In this game, I'm kind of mad that I missed it. I actually thought it was Tuesday night, but it was Monday night. So in this game, once again we seen Francesca Belibi put on the show, and she dunked again. So for you guys that don't know, when a girl dunks, it's something pretty special, man. This girl threw it down again. It's not her first time dunking. She has dunked for back in her days in high school and last year too. So I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to go check those out. Well, in the game, Stanford ended up winning 61-49. Francesca also led the way. She's the forward for the Stanford Cardinals. She led the way with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and assists. And for UCLA, Miss Emily led the way as well with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. With more action coming from that day on Monday, number 8, Oregon took on Washington State. Oregon beat them by 4. The final score was 69-65. Oregon's guard, Miss Shelby, contributed with 19 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. She was the player of the game. And for Washington State, Logger Walker led the way with 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Number 11, Arkansas took on Arkansas Pine Bluff. For Bluff, Miss Brown led the way, their center, with 13 points, 10 rebounds, and a steal. For Arkansas, 18 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists by Destiny. And Texas took on Kansas State in a Big 12 matchup that featured high intensity back and forth, and I gotta tune into more Big 12 action because it's not like football. They actually play defense on the women's basketball side. Texas won by 10 by the final score 62-59. For Texas, the forward led the way with 27 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. And for K-State, Christina Carr led the way with 13.6 rebounds and an assist. For North Alabama, they took on number 23 Gonzaga. So they went up in the poll on the video this past weekend. They were 25. Now they moved up to 23rd. They put a whooping on North Alabama, beating them by 30, 87-59. No, 57. My bad. Julia Roberts from North Alabama. Junior Roberts from North Alabama led the way, 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Leanne With from Gonzaga led the way this time with 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 4 assists. From Tuesday's action, UConn led the way with their 5th victory of the season, 4-0 in the Big East, beating Villanova 90-52. Eva Westbrook led the way, their guard from UConn, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Sarah led the way from Villanova with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist. On the Eastern Kentucky side, Northwestern led the way. Define Janisty led the way with 14 points and a rebound. And for Northwestern, their guard led the way, Sydney Wood, 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. DePaul took on Creighton. They're ranked number 18, so they also moved up after a bad game against Connecticut, and so they moved on. But they got back-to-back wins, and they started Big East, their conference, 2-0. Big game by Sonia Morris from DePaul, 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. For the Creighton side, their forward, Emma, with 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. Former Big East conference members now to the American side. Number 20, South Florida, beat Cincinnati 73-61. Bethany led the way for South Florida with 13 points, big 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. For Cincinnati, Miss Thomas led the way, 32.6 rebounds, and 5 assists, with South Florida taking the win, 73-61. And Michigan State opened up their game on the hot run. No, the second quarter in the hot run. The first quarter was 16-12, but then they opened it up, scoring 26-31 and 21 in the final 3 quarters, beating Oakland 94-56. For Oakland, Miss Dean led the way, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Mara Joyner led the way for Michigan State with 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So Wednesday action to get to you today, but you'll be seeing this video on Friday once I upload it. Idaho lost to number 6 Arizona 96-42. For Idaho, Gina led the way with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. For the Arizona side, Hania led the way, their guard, by 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Indiana started Big Ten Conference with a 2-0 start. Indiana, ranked number 19, defeated Minnesota 75-54. Miss Pin for Indiana led the way, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And for the Minnesota side, Laura led the way with 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. 2 games were postponed from the Big Ten women's basketball, which was number 16 Ohio State versus Maryland, as well as Penn State taking on number 17 Michigan. So I don't believe there's Thursday action tomorrow, so these girls will battle it out on until next week. I think the 30th. Shout out to Stanford Cardinals coach Tara Vanderveer. She passed Pat Summitt in the all-time wins by Division I women's basketball coach. This is a record I never seen coming, because this record, when I used to look at it back when I was small and now, I was like, nah, no one's gonna pass it. But that's what they say, records are meant to be broken, right? And also UConn's coach Gino, he's on the verge of passing Pat Summitt as well in most wins. He's gonna move into number 2 on the list, and we'll see who ends up with the all-time wins. It's probably gonna come down to who retires first. So if one of them retires, they're gonna end up with the lead, or if the other retires, they'll end up passing each other, you know. But we'll just get to see what program comes on top, man. They're one of them is number 1 and the other one's number 3, so we'll see. Hopefully they meet up in the Final Four or in the championship. So please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share the love on this holiday coming up, Christmas and New Year's. Hug your family, love them and everything, and happy holidays, and be safe. Thank you.